Wagwan, Royal Rising. It's a glorious Mercury day. Hold on, stop. That's not how I do it. Wagwan, ask Lisa Legs. It's your daily self-love message. Royal Rising is a glorious Mercury day. That's why I got this yellow right here. I love to represent the elements of the day, the colors of the day, just to honor the day in every way, which is why I actually address this day as Mercury Day and not Wednesday, if you know what I say. Long story short, I'm your girl Lisa Legs and I'm anchoring love. At the bottom of the deck we have Temperance 1.3, I protect my energy, which is actually why I wear this ski mask while I anchor love and deliver these self-love messages daily. As daily as I may, by grace, of course. See, the thing is, I like this ski mask a lot. I might love it. Like, I'm actually designing my own ski masks right now. Because, for me, it's protecting my head and my neck at the same time. Energetically. You know what I'm saying? So I'm rocking with it. I'm feeling it. I'm loving it. Now I have the Resonation deck waiting right here for the foundation deck to drop some affirmations that y'all want to hear. That's a lot. I'm not about to go into a message with 2, 4, 6, 8 affirmations and this is just one deck. What I will do though is run through them real quick because everything is everything. Self-awareness 4.2, gently reflect. Manifestation 3.2, I go with the flow, which is what I'm doing. Being mindful 3.3, include integrity. Self-awareness 1.1, slow down and focus. Muy importante. Being present 3.2, I show up for me. Mental transmutation 2.1, my thoughts rule my life. Temperance 3.3, being patient helps. Self-awareness 4.1, smile and sift for clarity. I'm dropping them back in. I'm gonna drop them all in a chunk just in case you know them want to jump back out. Usually when I put the cards back, because it's like it's index cards. It's really hard to shuffle. So when I put the cards back, I usually I usually put them in between everywhere. So we have an affirmation from the foundation deck here for today's Mercury Day self-love message for expressing our intentions clearly with our actions. See, a lot of times we intend to do things in a certain way and our actions betray that. Our actions don't line up properly with our intentions, So here we also have 3 affirmations adding to today's message. For expressing our intentions clearly on a Mercury day. Mercury deals with communication, transportation, all that good stuff. So, that's actually why I chose the title today. I didn't even choose it. It was just inspired. I did a meditation and the title came, which is really how I start each day. Now, these 4 affirmations. We already have Inner Child 4.4 giving that Master number 44 energy with repetition solidifies the lesson. And that's a fact. We have Inner Child 4.5, which is the follow-up to repetition solidifies the lesson. Act with gratitude. They're in numerical order. Numerical order. Pardon my French, I didn't mean to curse. Numerical order. They're in numerical order. And if you don't know what that order is, the very first digit in the affirmation, see right here it says Inner Child 4.4, right? The very first digit in the affirmation represents the round that we were in. And the second number represents the day to process where you are in the round. So it's basically round 4, day 4. See, the thing is, the foundation deck is comprised of all the affirmations from season 1 of the morning show. In season 1, we had a 7 topic rotation, and each topic was is like making a chat today. My mouth have full up on itself. Let me take some water. Maybe the water will help. Pardon me. So each topic in the season 1, aka the foundation deck, where we have the affirmation being mindful 4.2, love is the motivation. In that season, and so for this deck, we have 7 topics with 3 keys given per topic in each round. Now, for the foundation deck, and each key is an affirmation, of course. In the foundation deck, aka season 2 of the morning show, and you can search social media hashtag the morning show, you will still find some video content and some of the original live stream messages from 2018 and beyond when I was on the radio and all that good stuff. So for the resonation deck, we discussed 3 topics, 7 keys per topic in each round. As you can imagine, there were 7 keys needed for each topic per round because these topics were deeper. Reveal and heal, inner child, and synchronicity are the topics from the resonation deck. And the foundation deck, mommy baby, you know you're talking in the background. You can talk, but you know. Okay. So for the foundation deck, however, the 7 topics being present, self-love habits, being mindful, self-awareness, temperance, manifestation, mental transmutation, and does that say self-love habits? Being mindful, being present, self-awareness, self-love habits, temperance, manifestation, and mental transmutation, not necessarily in that order. There is an order. And the order is there if you want to indulge in each key daily as a boot camp. Woo, it's an activation for real. Anyways, it's already 8 minutes into this video and I didn't even break down these affirmations yet for the way we can incorporate them today to exemplify a Mercury day filled with expressing our intentions with clarity through our actions. Reveal and heal 3.2, face your fears. A lot of times we have certain intentions in our heart and for some reason we're afraid to act on our intentions. Maybe we don't want to go against the authority. Maybe we don't want to step outside of our comfort zone. Maybe we're just comfortable and used to so much of what we don't like. We're afraid that since that's all we're used to, we step outside of that, we might not actually get what we want. See, being mindful 4.2 is here to remind you that love is the motivation. Inner child, pardon me, inner child 4.4 and 4.5 are here. Repetition, excuse me, why do I have hiccups right now? Repetition solidifies the lesson. Act with gratitude. See, the thing is, when you're learning something for the first time, for example, let's say you're learning how to tie your shoes lace, right? When you're first learning how to tie your shoes lace, I mean, you might even get it, You might catch it, But then the next time is a struggle. You know why? You did not create that new habit of tying your shoelace yet. Repetition solidifies the lesson. And then now we also have inner child 4.5 right after that saying act with gratitude. You know what that's telling me right now? It's telling me that even though you stumble while you're learning, you have gratitude for the lesson. You have gratitude for the opportunity to learn a lesson. You have gratitude to even be in the position to have a lesson to be learned, aka breath in your lungs, heart still a beat. Love is the motivation. So on this Mercury day for expressing ourselves clearly through our actions, let us act like we want to create the love that we want to see in the world. Let us act like love is indeed the motivation. Let us face our fears. You might have a fear of rejection. You might have a fear of failure. Let me tell you something. Failure is a great success, you know. In the proper perspective of love and gratitude, inner child 4.5 here reminding us to act with gratitude. A failure is a gift. Because now you know for sure that don't work. So that's why when we act with gratitude, no matter what, we realize that we are progressing. See, that's why being mindful here is reminding us. Being mindful 4.2, love is the motivation. Which is why we practice being mindful. Which is why we consider the way we are being received. See, ponder perspectives projected might as well be out here. Because when you ponder perspectives projected, it helps you to make sure that you're expressing yourself clearly with gratitude. Can you imagine? The road to hell is paved with good intentions when you don't do your shadow work. And that is why we ponder our perspectives projected. Love is the motivation for us to figure out the way that we're being received. Because we care about ourselves, of course, first and foremost. You can't have love without self-love. We want people to understand that this is what our intention is, right? And when we care for the people that are in the situation with us that we're expressing, because we're being mindful and love is the motivation, we act with gratitude. And we're grateful even in that moment when someone let you know that they don't understand what you're saying. Or we face our fears and we go have a difficult conversation with someone that did not receive our actions the way we wanted them, the way our intentions wanted to be received. In that moment, you face your fears and you act with gratitude for clarity. Gratitude for clarity is a big thing, you know. Because without clarity, you just repeat in a cycle on a hamster wheel. But repetition solidifies the lesson. And in that repetition, we act with gratitude because love is the motivation. So today, the number one way to allow your intentions to be clear through your actions is to get clarity. Face your fears and ask the tough questions. Face your fears and put your foot down. Repetition solidifies the lesson. The first time you enforce a healthy boundary might be uncomfortable. It might cause a lot of discomfort and apprehension and anxiety even. Why? Because you're overthinking. Why? Because you're not used to honoring yourself. Act with gratitude. Be grateful that you finally face your fears. And because self-love is the motivation for some healthy boundaries, because you're tired of being dishonored by the people you love, because they don't see. Face your fears. Have that difficult conversation. This is Lisa Legs letting you know that repetition solidifies the lesson. As an inner child 4.4 affirmation is really how we master ourselves. Through that repetition. And when we act with gratitude, we will always get the best out of any situation. Remember me tell you. Because being mindful 4.2 always constantly reminding us that love is the motivation. I'm anchoring love on behalf of Art of Healing, and it is an honor to serve. Gratitude.